Today, we find ourselves in Japan, uncovering their hidden theme park just outside of Tokyo, Sanrio Puroland, aka Hello Kitty World. From the extraordinary parades to the dangly souvenirs to the Hello Kitty theming throughout, we're taking you along with us to see if this deserves a place on your bucket list. But if you're new here, we're Mitch and Ella of MitchEllaCo, and after 5 years, 20 countries, and over 100 travel videos, we're starting our biggest adventure yet. Around the world in 80 stays. From theme park resorts to luxury escapes to iconic city hotels, we're showing you the most unforgettable places to stay and what to do nearby. In our last video, we toured you through the most bizarre hotel we could find in Japan, the Hotel Gracery, which was themed after Godzilla, but today it's all about Hello Kitty. We're making our way, if you can't tell by the hair, all the way to the theme park today. We took the train in. It's about 50 minutes from Shinjuku Station, and we're gonna tell you about the tickets, the hours, the entries, the boat rides, the character meet and greets, all if you're planning your trip. Make sure you like and subscribe, and let's get into it. If you're taking the train in and you might not know where you're going, it's totally easy on the Google Maps, but also as you arrive on the train, there's Hello Kitty everywhere. You know you're in the right place, and the ride, the theme park, the theming begins at the train station.
This is the most Japanese thing because they have Hello Kitty Land followed by a 7-Eleven.
Wow, you know you've made it when you see the ceiling. You have to make sure you see the ceiling in the train station. We also found these figurines, and they're all train conductors of the different characters of it. Like I said, the attraction starts in the train station, but again, a moment for the ceiling. Wow, and there is a McDonald's, a 7-Eleven, a Baskin-Robbins for us Americans. Maybe you're not comfortable with eating there, then you can grab a treat on the way, or if you miss breakfast. We just left the exterior of the train station that's themed again. I just wanted to hop on here and say it is about a 9-minute walk, and we haven't been there. We've watched a lot of videos, but what do you think it's gonna be like?
Well, we went to Disney Tokyo Sea, so I don't know, but so far the train station's adorable, and the train ride was pretty short from where was it, the town? Shinjuku, and so we're gonna see, but online it looks cute. I don't know the characters.
Yeah, we don't know the characters, but we just know that it's a really big theming here, and that it was highly on our list. But I'll also say, if you're gonna book tickets, I go on Kloog, which is like the Asian equivalent of booking every ticket here, and it's just on your phone. They email it to you and make reservations, but I will say that they're closed on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and their hours change, so make sure that when you're planning your trip, you know exactly which way you're heading there to see if it's not closed, because I almost booked it on a day it was closed. On Kloog, just like we did, it's going to be a barcode. You just scan it, they check your bag on the way in. It's Halloween themed throughout, which is great, so you're going to take a second for all the theming that is so adorable. You're going to pick up your map. The number one thing to do here is a boat ride. There's only 2 main rides, but we are going to do like we always do with all our theme parks. We're going to walk you through every floor, walk around to make sure we see everything, and then we're going to get in the, right now, 80-minute wait for a boat ride, but apparently it's worth it, guys. Wow, it's definitely Halloween. You're gonna get your picture here right off the bat. With this backdrop, I think that they change it out. I've seen Easter, I've seen Christmas, now Halloween. I knew we were coming during Halloween. So there's all kinds of things, obviously, to take your photo with. Welcome to the entrance wagon. It is cute, behind me. There's tea, Coke, Sprite. Get your liquids, hydrate for the day to make sure you're ready. There's also, I almost want to say it's popcorn buckets because we're just in Disney, but there's some theming behind if you forgot your souvenirs. We're making it through the main entranceway before we go inside and go up and down the levels because there's 4 floors. We're gonna try our best to tour you through the gift shop. It's right off the main gate, but it is a complete cuteness overload. There's stuffed animals, lots of keychains. Japanese people love their keychains in their theme parks, makes sense. And then even some food, tiaras, tutus. Let's take a look around. I have found what every travel vlogger, theme park enthusiast needs, themed luggage. This is so adorable. It's subtle but cute. I don't know how much it is, but it says there. I'm ready to put this Hello Kitty themed luggage on my Christmas list. It's for the low price of 23,000 yen. Anybody watching? This is for me. Unprepared, that you pick up your ears, you pick up your popcorn buckets, just like Disney, but if you want to keep it simple, you just snag a patch and go. Mitch is 6'4" and had the best view over everybody. We've made it to the bottom floor after the parade, and there's nothing but entertainment halls, Fairyland Theater, Discovery Theater, Marchin Theater. So there's a lot of shows down here. Hopefully we're catching a show, but we're making our way still through all the floors. So we've made it down to the lower level. I think the parade just got out. There's so many people here. It's like 11 a.m. Now it opens at 9, so we're a little bit later on arrival, but it's packed. It's a Friday morning. Behind me is the second boat ride, one right as you enter into the second floor. This is on the lower level. There's the 2 main boat rides. It has a 15-minute wait, but we're still walking the whole place, but it's just so cute of a backdrop. And then I saw online that you can meet Hello Kitty in its house, in her house. like the biggest merchandise mecca that Hello Kitty has, but don't quote me on that. But right next to us is the photo corner, which is where you pick up your picture after you get it with Hello Kitty. Again, we're on the second floor and we're making our rounds. There has got to be 25 of these claw machines. It's a whole almost arcade area where you're walking through, but there's some really big ones, and if I was a tourist, I don't know if I could fit them in my luggage, but it's something to do. We have seen these just on the streets of Japan walking around, and so it's not that crazy, but just the huge collection of them to interact, it's something to slow down and enjoy your time here.
We can appreciate that.
We can totally appreciate that. We just found a YouTube plaque for the theme park. Now I gotta go subscribe to their channel and check it out.
Get them to 1 million.
Probably it's in all Japanese, but the show, they put on a really good show. Somehow we found Dippin' Dots. He got cookies and cream. And I got strawberry and milk. It reminds me of baseball games. If you're from America, this is the only place you get Dippin' Dots. It's not called, well, the cup is called Dippin' Dots, but it doesn't say it anywhere. Mitch spotted it. It was $3, not too bad. Now that the parade has concluded and the lights have come back on, there's still magic. I see all the different themings throughout. There's like a almost Wizard of Oz in this corner with the scarecrow. Then there is mermaids behind us next to the food courts. There's a castle and a ship tilted. I don't know if this goes along with the theming of Hello Kitty cartoons. Most likely, I would guess, but it's just interesting to walk around. And then there's the full-size treehouse, which I adore, with Hello Kitty bows throughout it that you can walk inside.
Here we go.
To the wisdom tree we go. If you've been to Disney, you know the treehouse there. I love tree houses. If you're an English speaker, I haven't really had a problem. Everybody speaks just enough to get you by. Arigato. But I wanted to show you what Mitch showed me on Google, where you hit your Google search on the camera, and then you can go along and translate it. And you pick a dialect, it'll pick Japanese, and then you can read everything, all the signs, all the books, all the handouts, even the foldable map that they give you. It is all in Japanese, so that comes in handy. It's a great view up in the treehouse. You can see all the different lands and theaters from here. So there's the Fairyland here. Then we have the entertainment hall over here. Then I'll walk you over there. Marchin Plaza. And come this way. Discovery Plaza in the distance. That's just Sanrio Town, where you can go in, Toontown, go in, and the cafeteria is over there. We're now at the top of the treehouse. We've made it into an all pink room, my favorite. This is a great photo op where there's nobody around to take your picture and explore. I just want to walk around. We're going to ride rides next. I think we've been everywhere, all the floors, all the theaters. Again, one of the best views is from the top of the treehouse. I love when you enter, there is a floor-by-floor itinerary that shows you the weights of everything, including the restaurants. We're making our way to the 4th floor that has 2 more. There's a rainbow one up there and something else. I think you have to make the reservation, but what I do know is that they close earlier in the day, so you want to make sure you eat lunch earlier before it closes.
Don't worry, they have a security guard.
Please make wonderful memories.
He's tough.
Today, we are working.
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. This is Candyland.
The smells. It smells so good in here. All the colors.
Like a mall
the
cafeteria.
wallpaper, it is more of a cafeteria, but this is not the food court. It's a restaurant, but it does look like you go up and get your whole dish and then walk back to your chair. Guys, this is incredible. children, and this would be phenomenal for a daughter between like 2 and 10. Really, really enjoy it. There's so much bang for your buck. It's about $30 US for tickets, and all of the different backgrounds, backdrops, and things to do, things to touch, things to interact with and watch. It's really good. The other 25% are older themed people that enjoy Hello Kitty as well. So there is diversity in who attends. Welcome to My Melody and Kuromi shop. Let's take a look inside. So this place was made in 1990 and it totally looks like it. They have a little bit for everybody. We don't speak the language, but we're trying to piece together the story by all the accessories.
Even the cashier is cute.
The cashier outfits are adorable. The theming continues. So right. So many Instagrammable moments throughout here. That's when I said there's 25% adult themed people that walk through. There's so much good stuff. There's even like a throne, a walkway through. We're making it to the second restaurant, which is just around the corner. It looks more of a sit-down reservation type, but we'll take you inside.
This reminds me of the Team Labs, where it's a bunch of different rooms where you can just take a bunch of different photos.
This is true. It's sectioned off where it doesn't necessarily flow together like Disney, but this is like nooks that you go into. Welcome to restaurant Yakata, which is again on the 4th floor. What you're gonna wanna do is start your day if you wanna eat in here, grab a ticket immediately, and then go walk around and come back during your reservation time. I think this place books out really quick, but this is just the waiting room and there's so many people everywhere. So there's an anniversary party themed, but it's a buffet in general. I think it was 3,600 yen, which is about $23 US. You can see all the different foods. If you were starving and wanted to sit down and hang out in the afternoon and come and eat to your heart's desire of Hello Kitty themed food, this would be the place to go. But again, make sure you grab that ticket right off the bat. There's one last food place that we found. It's a cinnamon Dream Cafe, which is one of the characters, but I don't know if they actually have cinnamon rolls. So this is where you come for desserts. I was right, I did not see a cinnamon roll, but I did see a brownie. There's lots of sundaes, and most things are between like 800 and 950 yen, so under $7, I would say. There is a line to get, but if you crash in the middle of the day and you need a sugar rush, this is probably the place to come. So we are in line for the boat ride. It was 80 minutes when we showed up, 70 minutes when we got in line. We're still in line. Mitch would like to show the camera that we got chicken nuggets from the food court down below, and they're decent, inexpensive, less than $7. So just checking in with you guys. It's gonna be a snap and we'll be on the boat ride. So I googled the story of the boat ride, and apparently it's Hello Kitty throwing a big party, sending out invitations to Cinnamon and friends, and then we're riding the boat along as they get ready for the party. So we'll see how it goes. I thought it was adorable that there's a story, but I really wish that they would have featured it on the screen or had a scannable code like they do for their YouTube channel. 80 minutes!
Oh my gosh.
Here we go!
A commitment. Oh, it's cute. Look.
Let's see the first drop. So they're getting their gifts
Take a picture.
Totally adorbs, guys. No, you have to go on the boat ride. It's the #1 thing to do in the theme park other than get your photo with Hello Kitty. I'll say that the line takes so long because they let individual families on a cart of 6. So there was just 2 of us. We had our whole boat to ourselves, which was great for filming. You also get your photo taken right at the end, which we had cameras in hand, so ours didn't come out that well, but it's hilarious. And just, you're not gonna really understand the storyline. None of it's in English. That's why I Googled it before and I told you guys, but it's just something you have to do. Enjoy it, the animatronics, it's totally adorbs.
Whew, it's a long one.
Okay, so we have waited for another 60 minutes maybe. It's 3 o'clock. We've been here since 10. This is the secondary ride. Again, there's only 2 main rides, the boat ride and the car ride. Easy to remember. All I'll say is that it's more for shows and the parades, and that big crazy show that they put on at the beginning when we first walked in was fantastic. This one, I don't think Mitch will fit, but we're crossing our fingers and hoping, but we're making it through the day. There's a lot of little kids, there's a lot going on. It closes at 5, so we do have a couple more hours, but I think we've conquered. We gotta ride this ride though. Will he fit? Who knows?
I think I grew a beard since we've been in this line.
Can you fit?
I don't know.
What's the leg situation?
I do fit. If there was another one in here, it would be really cozy. We could have fit both. I'm tall. That's the issue.
I didn't look up the story of this one. So we got a scannable. The whole ride was photos. We had no idea. Feedback of the ride. Okay, so it's extremely short, but around every turn is a camera that takes your photos. You can do different poses in different backgrounds, and then they give you a barcode. You go to their machine that's in the future, it scans the barcode, and then it shows you all the different photos. Then you can make a collage, then you can print it out and buy it for 12 bucks. So I think we might have to buy it because it's the most hilarious thing I've ever experienced. And it's my husband's birthday and I took him to Hello Kitty, so it's my gift to him. Comes in this carrying case. You can buy a themed card or a bag. Woo! But look at that magic. You see the muscles in the bottom corner? That's the good. It was actually only 1,000 yen, which is $7. Sanrio Puroland Hello Kitty theme park. You were so good to us today. For the low price of $28, buying in advance on Klug, we had a great time. It was an hour train outside of Tokyo, so it is a day commitment, I would say, but we spent a good 4, 5, 6 hours here, and it kept us entertained the whole time, particularly waiting in line for the 2 biggest rides. But if we weren't doing that, then we probably would have waited in line for a couple shows, which they're known for. That parade was legendary and so lit up on the inside, and it's just like the awe factor mixed in with authenticity in Japan. I would say it's like a cultural experience, something you're only gonna find in Japan, but just a great day trip, even if you're not that into Hello Kitty. But if you have daughters, make the trip. If your boyfriend will allow you, husband will allow you, make the trip. Dress up, have fun with it. It's just a great attraction right outside of Tokyo. So overall, we are on our way to Universal Tokyo. We'll be reviewing that as well as our hotel. So you gotta make sure you like and subscribe as we make our way and continue on through Japan. But we will see you on the next one.